talked a lot about greens the other video. This time, let's see what we're going to do with them. Most of the time when people think about greens, they think about salads. And I'm sure you will have a ton of salads over the growing season. But we need to talk about a dressing or dressings for those greens. So I'm not a big fan of bottle dressing, even though it's certainly convenient. You don't have much control or any control over what's in them. There's a lot of things you probably don't want in them. So let me show you how to make the most basic salad dressing, which is called a vinaigrette. This recipe is pretty much infinitely adaptable as long as you understand the basics. I'm not a big fan of recipes. I'm not going to give you a lot of recipes throughout the season. I want you to get comfortable just cooking. You can't make a lot of mistakes with food because there's always takeout. So this is going to be the most basic vinaigrette that we can do. So we're going to start with a little bit of the Dijon mustard, and I'm going to do it in this glass container, both so that you can see it, but also it's quite handy to store it. So we have a little Dijon mustard. We've got a little bit of salt. I'm going to put in the vinegar first. And I'm only going to make a small amount, but this can be made in any quantity that you want. So let's just do it with a tablespoon of vinegar. Okay? I'm going to just take and just mix that up a little bit. I'm using a fork. You could use a spoon. If you have a tiny little whisk, I suppose you could do it. For me, forks work really well. And then I'm going to put in, let's put in 3 tablespoons of oil. So this is olive oil. This is not extra virgin. So there's my basic proportion. Just 1 tablespoon of vinegar, 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm going to mix this up. And now the most important thing, just taste it, okay? Just taste it. If you like it, that's fine. If you don't like it, add more vinegar, add more oil, add more salt, anything you want. Delicious. If you look at this closely, this is what happens with all salad dressings. And this is why when you buy a bottle dressing, it always says shake well. Oil and vinegar form an emulsion. An emulsion just simply means that they don't actually stay combined. The 2 ingredients don't actually stay combined. You always have to shake it. So handy in this little container, because when I'm ready to use it, I'm going to shake it up and it's ready to go. To this, you can add anything you want pretty much at any time. Garlic, chopped garlic maybe, a little bit from the tube, anchovy paste, Parmesan cheese, anything you want. Taste it. If you like it, that's perfect for you. This will keep pretty much indefinitely in the refrigerator. And so you can make this in any quantity that you want, and you'll always have it. I recommend you kind of getting comfortable with this because, as I said, even though there's a convenience factor with bottle dressing, you know, you don't have any control over what you can put in. And here, you can put in whatever you want. So enjoy your greens, and next time we'll talk about some other vegetables.